Today we all are very much familiar with the terms voltage, current and power. Every day you get associated with these terms voltage, current and power because we all are having power supply at our home. Wherever you will go, you will find its utilities. Well, have you ever thought that power supplied to your home and power that is being given to all the electronics gadgets, are they all same? Or the power supplied by the generating stations and power that is being supplied by a battery source, are they same or different? And if different, then that difference lies where? So yes, today we will discuss about all that thing. That is, we will discuss about the nature of these electrical quantities. So hey guys, welcome back to Electrosite. My name is Mona Lisa Sahu, and before proceeding, I request you all please subscribe to my channel and please watch this video till the end so that you won't miss anything. And if you like the video, then please share and press the like button so that I will get inspired to come up with more new ideas and concepts. So without any delay, let's move back to our topic. So there are how many types of power supply? Two types of power supply. That is AC and DC. What do you mean by AC? Alternating current. And what about DC? Direct current. It is the type of the power supply where the current nature will be alternating, and this is the type of the power supply where the current nature will be direct. So you all might often come across this doubt. All the times we talk about AC power and DC power. So what about the voltage? What about the voltage then? So let's understand about everything in details. So we know voltage is the cause of current. When we apply voltage, then current starts flowing. If the current nature is alternating, then obviously that voltage nature is also alternating. Or we can directly say that the voltage source nature is alternating, that is why the current that is flowing, its nature is also alternating. And same case holds good for direct current also. So here I am making the circuit. So look at this diagram. This is the voltage source. Here you can apply any kind of voltage source, AC or DC, or means alternating or direct. Or here it is load, any kind of load. And here I, when we apply voltage to a circuit, you know current starts flowing. That is it. So you know when the voltage source is being applied and when the current starts flowing through that load, then the load starts working. So what is the aim of this voltage source? To make the current flow through this load so that it will start working. And so by taking current into account, scientists have given a simplified notation to this power supply, that is AC or DC power supply. So by default we have to understand that in AC power supply voltage nature is alternating and in DC power supply the voltage nature is direct. Next come to our another important discussion, that is AC versus DC. First come to DC. As I told before, DC means automatically you have to understand that voltage is also direct. So which voltage source can supply direct current? That is a battery source. So to get a direct current, we have to connect a battery here. This is the symbol of the battery. This is the load. I am connecting a resistive load. Voltage, this is R. So what is a direct current? Direct current is the unidirectional flow of charge. What do you mean by unidirectional? One direction. It will only flow in one direction. So you know this is positive terminal and this is negative terminal. Two terminal is there. And as we know, current always flows from positive to negative terminal. Here current will flow in which direction? This direction. This will be our I. And another important thing is what? DC is time invariant. That is, it will never depend on time. That means what? The amount of current that is flowing through this load will always remain same. That is, its magnitude will remain same. I am giving one example. If the value of voltage source is 15 volt and if value of this resistance is 3 ohm, then what will be current? 15 by 3 is 5 ampere. It will always remain as 5 ampere for infinite period of time. Means it will never get changed. But in case of AC, the things won't be like this. We'll discuss how. Here are some extra points I would like to say. Generation itself is alternating. So to get DC, we have to use some regulators, some controllers to get DC current. And through this process, the DC current we get, its waveform is like this. Its nature is being like this. Means you can see it's not purely DC. Means our ideal DC current should be like this. Our requirement is this, but we get little bit like this. Means it's little bit pulsating in nature. But there are more advanced controller techniques are there to achieve nearly this current. Next come to our alternating current. So here we will discuss about alternating current. As I told before, that voltage nature itself is alternating. That is why we are getting a resulting current that is being alternating. The symbol of alternating voltage source is like this. Here also I am taking that resistive load. Okay, R. Now come to its definition. So what does it say? So alternating current is an electric current which periodically reverses its direction. What? It periodically reverses its direction. And not only that, and what? And changes its magnitude continuously with respect to time. Means not only reverses its direction, but also it changes its magnitude. Means it won't be constant. First understand for this direction. For this direction. So this is positive, this is negative. Forget about the reverse. In this situation, what is the positive terminal? Here. So current will flow from this direction. This is the first case. So this is the first case. This is the direction of current I am drawing. Okay. Periodically reverses its direction and changes its magnitude. Suppose at the starting, if the amount of current is 1 ampere through this resistor or through this circuit, after some time this current won't be 1 ampere, might be 2 ampere or 1.5 ampere. Then after some time it will also change to 3 ampere or any else value. That means this current value will be continuously changing. It won't be constant anymore. It will be changing. So when you will draw the waveform, how it will be? Like this something. Means current magnitude is continuously changing with respect to time. Here I would like to say one more thing. That remember generation itself. I told generation itself is AC. AC. That to sinusoidal. Sinusoidal means what? You know sine wave like this. So consider for first time. Means after the current will reach to its peak value, it will again decrease to 0. How is that? Suppose here the voltage applied is 15 sin omega t. We represent this AC voltage like this. Sinusoidal means sine will be there, sine symbol 15. And suppose that resistor value is same 3 ohm. So here current will be how much? 5 sin omega t. Means here the peak is what? 5 ampere. So here this will be 5. But look at how it is changing, how it is increasing. Gradually it has increased to 5. Then it again reduced to 0. Now again come to definition. Periodically it reverses its direction. Now after it will reverse its direction. And how this current will be able to reverse its direction? Because this voltage itself is changing its direction. That is why this current will be able to change its direction. Because the voltage waveform will be like how? Like this. Suppose this is 15 volt. In reverse also this will be 15. And how this voltage will change its direction? When this voltage magnitude will reach to this, it will change its polarity. Okay, why it is changing its polarity? This is its nature. We can't do anything about this. This voltage source, it behaves like this only. Now, as you know, current will flow from positive to negative. This current will starts flowing in this direction. Magnitude will be same, I will be same 5 sin omega t, but direction will be now changed. Second case, this direction has been changed. Now current will be like how 5 sin omega t. In this magnitude will be same but in reverse direction. Okay, our generation is like this sinusoidal, but you can get different kind of AC signals through modification, or there are harmonics, so many other things are there. So generation is this one only, but you can get different type of AC signal, like I'm drawing something. And all the loads which require AC power supply, they require this signal only. This kind of peak signal means current and voltage value is suddenly changing. This normally denoted as harmonics, and they are not good for our system. So if by default any other signal is also present along with this sinusoidal, that are being removed by applying some methodology, and by the end we only get this sinusoidal. So guys, this much for today. Thank you all and stay safe amid this COVID-19 pandemic.